My friend, this is going to be fire! Dak Prescott not only broke the silence, he just threw a heavy shade at Jalen Carter, and nobody in the NFL is prepared for what's coming. After the spitting incident in Week 1, everyone wanted to know how the Cowboys quarterback would react, and his answer came loaded with venom. You have to earn my respect. This is not a casual response. This is not a joke. This is a direct message to Carter, and the Cowboys-Eagles rivalry has just entered explosive mode. Behind the scenes, things are already heating up. Players are commenting off the record, and sources inside the locker room guarantee the atmosphere for this reunion is hotter than ever, and this provocation from Prescott could ignite Sunday's game. But before I tell you what's really behind this shade and how Carter received this provocation, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because what I'm about to reveal is going to be explosive. Even more fuel for this rivalry that's already catching fire. What happened on opening night still reverberates throughout the NFL. Before Jalen Carter even played a single defensive play this season, the Eagles' star defensive lineman was ejected from the game and subsequently suspended for spitting on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Under the national media spotlight in Week 1, the moment instantly became one of the most controversial highlights of 2025. Now, 11 weeks later, Carter and Prescott prepare to face off again, and the tension is already rising. Prescott was asked what he plans to say to Carter when they eventually meet on the field this weekend. With a smile, the Dallas quarterback joked, "Depends on what he says first, but probably something friendly. You have to earn it." A lighthearted tone, but one that didn't erase the tension from their last encounter. In Week 1, they exchanged words before Dallas's first offensive drive, clearly testing each other's limits. Carter crossed the line by spitting in Prescott's direction, resulting in one of the quickest ejections of the season. Although the Eagles still came away with the win, the incident became the main topic of the night, overshadowing almost everything else. And here's the twist. This rivalry isn't going to end anytime soon. Prescott is in the first year of a new 4-year contract extension, and Carter still has 2 years left on his Heat contract. They are long-term pillars of their franchises, meaning this duel is only just beginning. For the league, for the fans, and especially for bragging rights in the NFC East, the Prescott-Carter story could define this rivalry for years to come. As if the Carter-Prescott drama wasn't enough, the Cowboys have another concern for the return game: Prescott's health. Earlier this week, Coach Brian Schottenheimer revealed that the quarterback is dealing with a hip issue. Prescott quickly downplayed the seriousness of the situation, saying, "You're going to be completely fine. I've played through much worse." Dallas is in a critical phase of the season, fighting to stay alive in the playoff race. Sunday's matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles kicks off a grueling 3-game and 10-day stretch, and Prescott knows he doesn't have time to rest. In Week 1, Prescott had a discreet but efficient performance. Despite the loss to Dallas, he threw for 188 yards, completing 61.8% of his 34 passes. Not impressive numbers, but enough to keep the Cowboys in contention. This time, the pressure is greater for Dallas, and the rivalry between Prescott and Carter will be under the spotlight. And while this fire rages in Dallas, Philadelphia has faced a different kind of pressure, one that could reshape the offense for 2026. While the league focuses on the drama between the Eagles and Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles' front office is quietly evaluating the future of one of the team's most important weapons, tight end Dallas Goedert. And according to several draft analysts, the Eagles may be preparing to select his successor as early as the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft. CBS sports analyst Mike Renner has repeatedly projected that the Eagles will select Oregon tight end Kenyon Sadiq, one of the most explosive and versatile prospects in the upcoming class. Renner highlights 2 main reasons: Goedert's age, he turns 31 in January, and the uncertainty surrounding his contract situation. Despite a productive 2025 season, including a personal record of 7 receiving touchdowns, Goedert's efficiency statistics have declined. His average yards per reception has dropped to 9.9, the lowest of his career, and his yards per target and yards per game averages continue to fall. Financially, the situation becomes even more complicated. Goedert has a $10 million salary cap impact this year and almost became a trade candidate in the preseason before agreeing to restructure his contract. With the Philadelphia Eagles continuing to invest heavily in other positions, quarterback, offensive line, defensive line, committing to a long-term contract for a veteran tight end may no longer fit into their roster-building strategy. That's where Kenyon Sadiq comes in. The Oregon standout has racked up 30 receptions for 407 yards and 6 touchdowns this season, demonstrating a rare explosiveness after the catch and strong blocking in open field. His adaptation to the Eagles' offense, specifically in formations with 2 tight ends, makes him an ideal successor successor should Philadelphia decide to part ways with Goddard in 2026. Still, the final decision will depend heavily on the remainder of the 2025 season. If the Eagles continue their pursuit of the Super Bowl and Goddard plays a significant role, Philadelphia may opt to renew his contract for another year. Otherwise, drafting Sadiq or another athletic tight end becomes increasingly likely. And the front office knows that timing is everything. But before the Eagles can think about 2026, they need to survive the present, starting with the latest updates from Friday's practice. The Eagles received a significant boost during Friday's practice with the return of Pro Bowl center Cam Jurgens after missing Wednesday's practice while recovering from NFL concussion protocol. His participation is a strong indication that he could be cleared in time for Saturday's crucial matchup against the Cowboys in Dallas. Jurgens played 61 of the team's 72 offensive snaps in last week's 16-9 win over Detroit before leaving the field injured. Backup Brett Toth filled in for him late in the game against the Lions and also started in the previous two games while Jurgens recovered from a right knee issue. Despite wearing a large knee brace, Jurgens' absence on Thursday had nothing to do with that injury. Jurgens clarified last week that the knee brace is uncomfortable but necessary for stability. The only Eagles player who didn't participate in Thursday's practice was right tackle Lane Johnson, who is expected to be sidelined for a significant period due to a Lisfranc injury. Fred Johnson practiced with the starting lineup at right tackle, working closely with right guard Tyler Steen during matched closing drills. The coaching staff also practiced the heavy formation, in which Fred Johnson acts as an additional tight end when Lane Johnson is healthy. With Johnson out of action, veteran Matt Pryor becomes next in the rotation. On defense, edge rusher Jalen Phillips, listed as limited on Wednesday due to a shoulder issue, continues to practice in some capacity, another positive sign heading into the weekend. The Philadelphia Eagles also welcome back two rookie offensive linemen who were on the injured list, Willie Lampkin and Miles Hinton. Lampkin has until November 27th to be activated, while Hinton's 21-day period to return to practice began on Wednesday, coinciding with attention to Lane Johnson's announced absence. These advances in practice come at a crucial time as the Eagles prepare for one of the toughest stretches of the season. A healthy intervention line could be the difference between securing the top seed in the NFC or losing out in a tight race for the conference lead. With rising tension between Dak Prescott and Jalen Carter, uncertainty surrounding Dallas Goedert's future in Philadelphia, and important injury updates shaping the Eagles' climb before the matchup, do you believe the Eagles have enough stability on and off the field to win this classic and stay on track for the Super Bowl? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.